right. So on the application, it asks for your cost of goods sold. Do you have an easy way of people knowing what that is exactly?
There, I'm going to have to go back to experience what's been happening over the last few months, because actually this program, the EIDL, has been around for a few years. So you can get major loans on this EIDL. This attention that we're getting because of COVID-19 is on this $10,000. And one of the prior videos, Laura, we were talking earlier on the prior videos, I call it the EIDL grant. It's $10,000. So this, what we're really focused on here today is that $10,000, because the program that existed prior, I could qualify for hundreds of thousands of dollars, up to 30 years, and I have to repay it because it was what it is. It's an economic injury disaster loan. Program been around through SBA a long time. This is just kind of like an add-on, and the add-on is the $10,000. So that is a grant. And at that point in time, when asked the cost of goods, that's kind of from the past. And from what I can tell you, people don't understand the question. And when you look at how they give the grant, so to speak, it's $1,000 per employee, and it's $1,000 per owner. Now, there's certain restrictions we'll probably need to talk about here in a few minutes, but the important thing is that the cost of goods sold has nothing to do with what they're going to pay you. So if we'll go back to Schedule C on the 1040 as an example, there's actually a section you determine the cost of goods sold, and on that form, on the Schedule C, it is a line that says cost of goods sold. But that brings up another, question, is that who has cost of goods sold? Not everybody that's in a trader business, not every independent contractor has a cost of goods sold. If I'm doing something for so much, and I'm not selling you, if I'm selling you this cup, the cost of that cup is my cost of goods sold. But if I say, no, I'll write an article for you, I don't have any cost of goods sold. Put something in there. Because, and I've seen people do everything from zero to their whole,
That's
all
what
their
I was wondering.
expenses.
Is that just a zero if you have nothing?
And it could be, because I've had people say, I haven't looked at their stuff, but I've had people say, I didn't put anything down, I put zero.
And they're not going to see that zero and say you don't qualify.
And no, because that, again, is not part of the grant. Now, if you go back to the loan part, that might get your loan rejected. So that's what I keep telling people. This is not just this little cakewalk, and in this case, it's fairly straightforward. But the point of it is, put something down, and, you, if nothing else, put your expenses down.
And that's my friend. She kept on saying, are you sure that they're not going to look at this and say I don't qualify because I don't make enough money? I don't have any expenses. Will they think that I'm a real business? But she makes between $400 and $500 a month. So we know that she is in a business. She pays self-employment taxes on it. So somebody like that, they can rest assured that they do qualify. Zero expenses does not equal that they're not, that the government's not going to give them the loan.
Correct. You could have zero cost of goods sold. And I gave the example. If I write articles, I'll have some kind of computer, I'll write it off. But to have cost of goods sold, if I'm not selling something and I'm in a trader business, I still qualify. But remember, let's go back. The Paycheck Protection Program is based on income. This is based on number of people. Owners, certain owners should qualify, certain owners, and employees. Up to 10. Once you get to 10, all bets are off. So again, here we're given the general rules, and as we go through your 7 questions, we're going to find that I may go back and say, hey, but this, and right there's a good one. Up to 10 people. Notice I didn't say cost of goods sold.
Yeah.
So that's just not a big one, but it's an unknown, which makes it big.